Hi. What witness does your character give? As a former Jehovah's Witness, the emphasis was always put on preaching and talking. The idea of witness being what people saw or heard of you and understood of your character by that was given a lot less attention. Alexander Maclaren counsels his Christian congregation in Manchester, working class people in the heart of the industrial England at the peak of the Industrial Revolution during the Victorian Age. And this is his counsel in his sermon, The Christian's Witnesses to Character. He says, Christ's servants should have a good report of them that are without. Most men know a good man when they see him. They may not like him, nor wish to resemble him. Their recognition of his goodness may take the form of hate and detraction, but it is there. It is right that people who are not Christians should have such extremely strict standards for the conduct of people that are. We sometimes see sensational paragraphs about the crime of some minister or clergyman or some representative religious man. No doubt a dash of malice is present in these, but they are an unconscious testimony to the high ideal of character which attaches to the profession of Christianity. No similar paragraphs appear about the immoralities or crimes of non-religious men. They are not expected to be saints, but we are. And it is right that we should be thus expected. The world does not demand of us more than is entitled to do, than that our Lord has demanded. It is wholesome that Christian people should feel that there are lynx eyes watching them, and hundreds who will have a malicious joy if they defile their garments and bring discredit on their profession. One wishes that some of us who talk a great deal about the depth of our spiritual life would hear what is thought of us by our next-door neighbors, our servants, the tradesmen that we deal with, and all those other folks that have non-sympathy with our religion and are therefore rigid judges of our conduct. Many good people think that it is their Christianity that makes folks speak ill of them, when it is their inconsistencies and not their Christianity that provoke the sarcasm. If we wrap up the treasure of our Christianity in a rough envelope of angularity, self-righteousness, sourness, censure, and criticism, we need not wonder that people do not think much of our Christianity. It is not because Christian professors are good, but because they are not better, that 99 out of 100 of the uncharitable things that are said about them are said, and truly said. The judgment of the world is in some respects more accurate than that of our own consciences, and is in a measure, and with many mistakes, an anticipation of the judgment of God, and therefore it is Christian duty to try to be living epistles, known and read of all men, who will say when they read, well, he is a good man, anyhow, whether I like him or not. The truth itself is another witness. The gospel witnesses for us when we witness for it and live according to it. A law broken testifies against the breaker. A law kept testifies for the keeper. If we are approximately realizing the Christian ideal and obeying the Christian precepts, embodying and following the truth in our lives, it will witness for us. But to secure the testimony, there must be manifest self-surrender to its power. When we hear Him in the recesses of our heart saying to us, "Well done, good and faithful servant," then we may venture, with all our imperfections, to look onward to the day when again the Judge will be the witness for us, even to the surprise of those whose acts He then attests. He Himself has taught us so when He pictures the wondering servant saying, "Lord, when did I do all these things which Thou hast discovered in me?" And He has assured us that never will He forget any of our works, and that at the solemn hour when we must be manifested before the judgment seat of Christ, He Himself will confess our deeds before the Father and before His holy angels. It is well to have the witness of man. It is heaven to have the witness of truth Himself. Thank you for watching. And I forgot to write down a link, but I'll put something good in. Thanks.